keep wondering what we can do to let our corporate overlords know we are serious and to disrupt everything. So then I was thinking, Christmas, with my head Jeep. Christmas, no. Corporations plan and project for how much money they're going to make this Christmas last year. So they're planning on pushing all of their crap at you so you can buy. Even though we know the economy is in the toilet, the government is shut down, people aren't getting their normal amount, food is way too high. So, but they still want you, knowing all that, they still want you to buy their stuff for Christmas, okay? Thanksgiving, Christmas, they've been planning for this since last year. Don't buy from big corporate, big box. Don't. If you must buy from a small mom and pop shop.
Right? Why are we only limiting this shit to 1 week instead of indefinitely? The whole holiday season should be canceled, in my opinion. These motherfuckers don't deserve our money. Not when these corporations go out of their way to lobby against the interests of the American people, also that they can make a dollar. Not when these corporations and these businesses and these one percenters engage in unethical and predatory business practices to extract even more wealth from the middle and lower class, all the while dodging their own fucking taxes. We shouldn't just be trying to teach them a lesson for a week. We should be teaching them a lesson until they learn that ultimately, fuck what them shareholders are talking about. We are the consumer. You get your money from us, and without us, you're nothing. This shit should be the target boycott on steroids, not just for a week, not just for 2 weeks, for as long as it takes until they learn the lesson they need to ultimately learn. We got to be real comfortable with not getting what we want. We got to be real comfortable with being uncomfortable. We got to get comfortable with making compromises and sacrifices if we want anything to change. And most importantly, we got to identify where we're actually appreciated as far as businesses are concerned, whether that be local or small business. Either way, we got to learn where to direct our dollars such that they are not used against us. I'm all for a blackout, but a week ain't enough. A week is not enough.
The billionaires that are ruling and ruining the country and our lives right now, once they take away our joy, that's it. I am all for the canceling and the boycotting of the consumerism of the holidays, but we cannot cancel the holidays altogether. We need community right now more than anything. More than ever, we need community, and canceling the entirety of the holidays is not going to help. So, get together for Thanksgiving. You don't have to have a turkey, cranberry sauce, stuffing. You don't have to have any of that. If it's out of the budget or, for whatever reason, but still get together. Have a potluck with friends. Have a soup potluck. That's really cheap. Soup is really cheap to make. Have everyone bring a different kind of soup and get together with your friends or your family. Or, whatever, the bare minimum, get together, have that community, put your decorations up. You don't need new decorations. If you do need new decorations, thrift, or you can host like a community decoration swap. So if you have decorations that you don't want anymore, get together with your friends. Everyone brings their decorations they don't want anymore, and you can swap, and you take theirs and they take yours. Put your decorations up, put your tree up. Thrift gifts if you need to, if that's important. If you want to cancel gifts altogether, that's fine. If you want to explain, have that conversation with your kids and talk to them about what you're doing instead, go see lights. Do drives through the rich neighborhoods that go all out for the Christmas decorations. Go ice skating. Celebrate the holiday. Cancel the consumerism. Okay? Don't shop on Black Friday. I'm all for that. I actually haven't shopped on Black Friday for 15 years because it's awful. Cancel the consumerism. Don't shop on Amazon. Don't get big box Christmas presents. Great. But we cannot let them take our joy. We cannot let them take our community. Okay? Don't cancel the holidays altogether. Do whatever you can. Do the best you can with what you have. But get together with your friends, with your neighbors, with relatives, with your just immediate family.
Macari, if I can find.
Part 2 of canceling consumerism, not Christmas. This year for the holiday season, I am refusing to buy any presents from retail stores like Walmart, Target, or even off Amazon. I'm challenging myself to only buy Christmas gifts for my two boys from local consignment shops, Poshmark, Facebook Marketplace, sometimes maybe Mercari if I can find anything. Last time I showed you guys how I found a snap circuit board about half the price of what it goes for at Target, still new in the box, waiting on that to come in. I said my next goal was going to be finding a Wii, and I may have found one for $75 with games and accessories that I'm going to go pick up tomorrow after work. But while my 1-year-old was up in the middle of the night, I was scrolling through Poshmark looking for ideas for my 7-year-old, and I found a couple options for an air hockey table. Our house is not that big, so I'm not looking for a giant table, kind of like a tabletop one. We love family game night, so I just thought it'd be really cute to have something that we could play with but then put away. While I couldn't find the exact version of the two I was looking between, this one is similar. It's listed for about $46. This one's at Walmart about $35. The first one that popped up for me on Poshmark was originally listed for what looks like $60, but then dropped down to $26. Same thing as before, I hearted it and I closed the app. I got an offer to lower it to $22. I still waited on it because the shipping was $6 and I really didn't want to spend over $25 altogether. Then I found this one. It's a light up hockey table, same size, but I just figured he would like this more. Bonus, it was listed for $21. And again, I hearted it, got out of it, and I was offered to drop it down to $18. I figured, why not? Let's bargain. And I offered $15, which was then accepted, which I was really shocked about. So altogether, I spent $22.43, which was under what I originally wanted as my budget. But this is becoming very satisfying, and I gotta slow down. I think I'm only gonna do about 4 presents per paycheck, depending on their prices. There is a local consignment shop with a lot of used baby toys and baby clothes that I think I'm going to focus primarily for my 1-year-old. For me, this seems like an easy switch. I know it may not be the same for everyone, but I'm trying to be intentional this Christmas season because big corporations don't care about you. I'll be back tomorrow with an update.
I welcome you back again. This whole thing about canceling or boycotting the Christmas, and now it has gone way ahead to boycott even the festive. There will be no Black Fridays. So like the Americans are trying to send a very strong warning to big companies that seems to be not moved. They're like, we don't care what the commoner or the middle and the low class earners, what they're going through. They don't care. So people are like, and mind you, this conversation all started from the black people who were like, back in 1960s when there was a fight for there were a civil rights war in the USA. The black community started to boycott Christmas. Their point was like, we are using a lot of money into this or during this festive period. We buy a lot of gift using our money, but these companies, they are not hiring our people, or if they hire their people, they are, or our people, that's black people, they are not treating them the way they are treating other races, and they used the Christmas festive boycott as a tool to make these companies wake up and listen to them. But it seems like now Americans, they're buying the idea. I'm happy to see all races involved in this rant, and they're saying that black or all these big companies, they need to listen and get to know that our dollars, we go through a lot to earn this dollar, and you have to respect it. They have opted like, we're going to go for these small or micro companies that give the services that you are giving, but very cheap, and these are our fellow, they're playing around our ranks, they're middle class earners or the low class earners, and they know what we go through, how we work hard to get the dollar, and they respect us. So that's the point, that is driven across all races, across all people in the USA. So I think, if at all people would unite and will get out of social media and enact whatever that they are saying, it might be, or it could be, a wake-up call to these big companies